So, Michael,
Yes, sir.
are you a co-op?
Am I a co-op? How dare you fucking ask me if I'm a co-op? Are you a co-op?
Only a co-op would ask me if I was a
Wow.
co-op.
You asked if I was. Are you a co-op?
You know, the fact that you'd even ask that, it really just... You've dishonored my whole family.
I don't know.
You brought me to this bar, and then you're gonna treat me like garbage and ask me if I'm a co-op?
I don't know.
I'm starting to think you're both co-ops.
I'm starting to think everybody in this room is a co-op.
Are you a co-op?
Am I a co-op?
Who isn't a co-op?
Oh. Somebody give me a cranberry juice. I'm on my periods.
Cops get periods.
Yeah, oh, you got me. You got me. I better never go get groceries.
All right, so 100 episodes.
What the
100
hell?
We're very somber about it. 100 episodes. Here we are.
Here lies every film in the book.
Greatest podcast of all time.
Frankly, the only podcast to ever exist ever.
The Nobel Prize winning podcast. Every film in the book.
I was kind of upset they didn't put us up for the first ever podcast awards or whatever.
Yeah.
They just did that recently. I actually looked. We
Nope.
weren't on the list.
Nobody called
Wow.
me.
Nowadays,
We aren't
it's-
nominated? That's surprising. We have so many fan.
Well, it wasn't fan nominated. You actually have to pay.
Oh,
Yeah.
see? That's how they fucking get y'all, right? This whole thing is rigged, okay? It's really just a money contest, all right? This isn't about popularity. This is whose daddy is rich enough.
My dad went into the wrong profession if he wanted me to be a
Yeah, so
professional
did, yeah, so did my. Well, my dad kind of got it half right with the talking for a living. But yeah, that is something I learned, that it's not like a fan, like normal stuff is like, hey, vote for your favorite whatever and we'll put them up for an award. And that's why there's a bunch of people that are like, I think this person should have won. It's like those podcasts that are that big don't need awards and things. They already have 1 billion people watching.
Yeah.
And it costs money to do this. Like, we're not going to waste money on something we don't need.
Yeah,
So-
it sounds like you're a mid-level podcast if you pay to
Exactly.
get
If you
nominated.
pay to go on there, you'll never be invited to hang out with the people that didn't pay to get on there. So basically, we're the best podcast,
Aren't you glad you're
basically.
all listening
right?
to this right now?
Yeah.
But 100 episodes, we've come so far.
And we're going to continue to come further as the years go on. It's what, been like 4 years of this? 2 years of this? 100 years of this? Man, we're great at time.
For
Every film in the book for 100 years.
100 years, every film in the book.
forever and ever.
No, but for the joys of our 100th episode, we wanted to go back and, we were taking a look at the movies we've done so far. And we thought, maybe we could do a certain movie a little bit more justice than I think we pulled out on our second episode. So we're revisiting this week The Departed.
Correction.
Oh.
The Departed.
The Departed.
Shit. See, I don't have my Boston on yet.
You got to
But-
get it on, Steve.
That's where, I don't know, if you've watched a bunch of these, you've heard Steve do the Mark Wahlberg impersonation through several
Yes.
episodes that Mark Wahlberg's not even in the film. This is where it started. And
It's-
hopefully we leave it here today.
Listen, it started on this episode and it finished on the happening.
Yeah, the
That's
happening.
true,
Oh
that's
my
true.
god.
Listen, you guys
Another
keep,
throwback,
That's when
honestly.
he
Ugh.
doubled down.
Yeah, no. Well, you guys keep letting me watch Mark Wahlberg movies. And he keeps going, well, I don't know, bro. I could be a co-op.
You a
Are you a
fucking
co-op? Are you a fucking co-op? I'm not a fucking co-op. You look like a fucking
God,
co-op.
the expletives that fly out of Mark Wahlberg's mouth in this movie.
Yeah, this movie has a few of those words where you're like, all right, I guess we're just gonna let that happen.
I forgot
keep
this
on
is an
going.
earlier time.
And, well, not even... I hate all that talk.
Sorry.
The words have always been around. It's just the internet decided you weren't allowed to say them anymore.
Well,
My
when
thing
you're a
is-
white guy and you say in the N-word, that's kind of problematic, don't you
That
think?
wasn't the word I was thinking about, because
okay.
that one everyone knows.
I honestly
Yeah,
forgot
also the
about that one.
I forgot that they throw that around a bunch of this movie.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. I say it a lot. These are not nice people. That they don't live in a nice world. They don't care. It'd be one thing if they were like accountants and secretaries and office workers. These are gangsters and people trying to catch the gangsters.
Also, the cops have dirty ass mouths too.
The cops
Yeah,
are worse
'cause-
than the criminals in
'cause-
some cases.
All right, so if you're a criminal, you at least get to like be done. Like, oh, all right, the crime's done for today, and then you go home. But like, if you're a cop, you're just surrounded, especially like a gang unit, like this type of higher, more specific thing. It's like you're just surrounded by that type of people all the time, and it's impossible not to rub off. And then you start saying "fuck" a lot.
Yeah, but this whole movie really highlights that it doesn't really matter if you're a cop or a criminal. You're all fucking pigs and rats, all right?
Yep.
You're all double-crossing each other, and you're working together.
Honestly, like it's one of my favorite parts about this movie is that nobody is really the good guy.
Yeah.
Like DiCaprio is probably about the closest we get of the main cast who's like trying to be.
He at least
good.
started
Yeah.
as a good guy.
Yeah, but like Mark Wahlberg's a bad guy. Matt Damon's a bad guy. Even Alec Baldwin's a fucking bad
Right.
guy.
Yeah.
Like,
His management style's a little rough around the edges.
I'm going out for a smoke. You want to smoke? Oh, you probably don't smoke. What are you, a fitness nut? Fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. And I love those types of quick,
Oh my
witty
God.
dialogue where they have a conversation with you by themselves.
Yeah.
That's good. I like those.
No, I like it's probably one of the bigger strengths of this movie is just the dialogue that the characters have with each other. Like they all seem like they've been working together for years and they all are kind of like sick of each other at this point. So like everybody's sarcastic and bitchy, but then they're all like, I'll see you at the coffee. Like it's fine.
And to be honest, the dialogue needs to have a big role in this film. Because, I mean, besides, like, it's mostly everyday shit that's happening. It's like
Yeah.
someone's walking down the street. They're tailing a criminal. They're in their office. They're selling drugs. They're, at a party. They're in a bar. They're doing, so like, if the dialogue wasn't good, this movie should be a snooze fest.
Yeah.
And it does feel very organic
Right.
with a lot of what they're just bouncing back and forth at each other. It doesn't sound like someone wrote every single word out in a script and now they're reading it back,
Right.
sometimes movies feel like that, especially if you have timepieces or something where it's like, well, the words they used would be very specific, so you have to say this exact thing. This was
Right.
much more just like, we're putting you in this scene.
Yeah.
Just say whatever comes
And
naturally.
that's what I'm learning. The more I learn about directors and stuff like that, is there's a ton of actors that are like, with this guy, you do exactly what he says,
Mm-hmm.
and you say exactly what you're supposed to say, and the movie is great. Other directors know eventually you're going to get into something good.
Right.
So, hey, we're going to rehearse this scene by ourselves for 3 hours, and then we're going to go do 25 takes.
Right.
And mix it up. You know,
Yeah.
you do the first 10 strict to the script, and then the next 15 are a mix of both, what you were working on and what's in the script.
That's when Scorsese just goes, you know what? On this one, have some fun with
Have
it.
some fun with it.
really explore the space. No, but like that.
No words are off limit. Just say whatever you want.
Whatever comes to your head, Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Fucking racist piece of shit.
Right?
Oh, Marky Mark. He wasn't so funky in this bunch.
Nah. Well, kinda. He was kind of funky in
You
a very
know,
specific way.
It's funny thinking of him in this role versus him in the other guys where he's just like, I'm just a quirky co-op.
I'm a
I'm
peacock.
goofy.
You gotta let me fly.
Yeah, he honestly, I love him in that kind of role because
Yeah.
he's just such a goofball. And then you put him in something like this, and you're just like, who the fuck are you to be
Right?
acting the way you are?
Right?
He doesn't like fit that like tough guy very well
Yeah.
in my head,
Like
but he does a good job.
yeah, he does a great job at being like the just douchebag.
And
Yeah.
it's almost like, they write the movie, they cast it, they get a couple takes in, they just go, we kind of need you to cross some lines here. Like something's just not. Can you cross a couple lines that you're definitely not supposed to cross?
Marky, it's me, Martin Scorsese. How willing are you to say racial slurs?
Because I have a list.
I have some things I need you to say. Now, don't worry. DiCaprio's going to get his time later on down the road in Django Unchained. He's going to get his time to say it. I need you to say it.
I need you to say. Everybody else will get their turn. Although, Matt Damon done anything extremely? Like, has he played a role? that
He
has-
went to Maz.
That's fucking racist. What a bastard.
Piece of
You know what?
shit.
I don't like all people. I'm leaving.
Yeah, no. I don't think Damon really plays any like.
Off the top of my head, I can't really think of anything nutso that he does.
Yeah, no.
He's done a few like sci-fi kind of things, and
Yeah, and like Goodwill Hunting, but I don't think he says anything like crazy in that. He's like a smart janitor in that one or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
can't keep up with Matt Damon.
Just clean the floor, bud.
It's like, I can make fucking equations look like nothing. It's like, great, you're a terrible person in The Departed. I hate you.
Yeah, I don't think so. So, Matt Damon, we're gonna need some racist characters out of you. All right?
Yeah, call us. Tarantino has these guys dropping a lot of slurs, so like maybe get in touch with him. I don't know.
yeah, 2026 is your time. To
2026.
Really let it out, Matt. Let
Oh
it
my
out.
God. Yeah, explore the space, as Scorsese would say.
I hate that sentence so much.
I'm going to
It's
keep
like,
saying it.
Well, no, it's a specific space you built to film the movie. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but explore it, Michael.
I know. It's the space in his character's mind. I get it. All right, I get it.
What if there's a prop on set? It could have totally changed the performance. No, but speaking of Matt Damon, I think he does a great job in this movie being like so unlikable but likable at the same time. Like he's got like charisma, he's having fun, like he's like joking around with Vera Farmiga, and then like you see him all these other sides of him, like constantly trying to whittle his way out of situations or like
Squirming.
He's a little
Yeah.
weasel.
He's
Yeah.
weaseling. Weaseling, that's a good term for it. He's doing a little getting in there.
Yeah, he's a little snake boy.
I mean, part of you feels a little bad for him that he was basically like brought into this gang as a child.
right.
And he
Like-
calls him dad, too,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
Like that's some like fucked up shit.
Dad, there's somebody tailing you. It's a white van, and they're doing
Yeah.
audio.
Yeah,
It's
like-
oh, okay.
He was groomed into this kind of role, so like how much of it is him being a bad guy and how much of it is just like him literally looking at this guy as a father figure and being groomed into it.
And
It's
with-
crazy.
With him as a father figure, you know exactly what he does if you don't
Yeah.
follow the rules and,
Yeah.
and be a good boy and do what you're told. So it's probably a lot of
Yeah.
both. I guarantee he liked some of it.
Yeah, and like I really think he enjoyed just like the lying part of it, because like I think it just came so naturally to him to just like almost like chameleon
Yeah.
into his
Some people like being
surroundings.
a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fitting in to where how do I fit in here? How do I fit in here?
Yeah, but like comparing him and DiCaprio throughout this movie, like Danielle said it while we were watching. She's like we were on a big stretch of DiCaprio, and she's like, this is like the interesting part of the story is like his kind of like perspective, and it's true. Like there's so much tension and like just like pent up like emotions with DiCaprio, and like he's letting it out in like the therapy office, and like he's like freaking out and taking pills, and then you cut to Damon and he's like, hey, fuck you, I'm playing rugby, whatever.
Yeah, like the first half of the movie, Matt Damon stuff is like pretty mild, mostly because he's just working his way through being a cop, and he gets a girlfriend.
Yeah.
So it's like it feels like his stuff is set up for the end, whereas DiCaprio's stuff is just like nuts the whole time.
Yeah.
And that's the, it's really showing this is someone born and raised into this. Well, not born, but kind of, I guess. Raised up in this type of world. This is how it's going to be. All of this is going to be regular. And it seems much more natural to Matt Damon, where DiCaprio really has... Well, I mean, he struggles like the whole movie. Like the whole movie is kind of a struggle for him, but you can see how it affects him way differently than it affects Matt Damon.
Yeah, and he also, was brought into this kind of against his will. Like, they basically are like, all right, good job. You went through being training to be a cop, but you're dirty and your family sucks, and so you can't be a cop, so you have to go undercover for us to give you any sort of employment.
Yeah.
Like,
they kind of pigeonholed him in, and they 100% do that. Like, that's a real thing that departments do, is they're like, that guy from that neighborhood, we can use him. Let's give him, let's make that his only option so that he chooses it.
Right.
And then we're, hey, this is what you wanted to do.
It's like, you signed up, you signed the papers, you knew what was going into it. And it's like, did he really know what was about to happen?
Yeah.
Like, it's his first assignment, and you put him in with the biggest, like, gangster. Right? And you're like, yeah, just weasel your way in. You got this.
And this is for everybody listening. If at any point during your career, you think to yourself, I just want my life back, you picked the wrong career. You did it wrong. Somewhere along the way, you made a wrong turn, and you're not doing what you're supposed to be
any
doing.
career that asks you to sign your life away, you need to have some guaranteed income from that, because it is not worth it to put your whole life on the line if you're not getting stacks.
Like military, astronauts, that's about it. That's about it. That's about it. Military, sure. Protect your country, that's great. Astronaut, you're going to space. Shit happens in space. Everything else is kind of like, well, I should be rich. If I survive this, I need to never look at my bank account again.
Right. Yeah.
Accounts, plural.
And like, I want to know what number Queenan wrote on the piece of paper that he handed to DiCaprio, because
back then it was $43,000.
Listen, here's $20,000. Go undercover for me. And he's like, wow, I can buy a house with this.
Right? Yeah, in that neighborhood, he could have bought 2 houses.
I could own the neighborhood for $20,000.
What?
Oh, simpler times.
Simpler times.
Yeah,
back when the gangs ran shit,
Yeah.
Should have bought a house in 2002.
What was I doing?
I was over here playing Flappy Bird and getting over 9/11.
I can't believe I was such an idiot in 7th grade, and I didn't buy 100 acres outside of New York City. How stupid of me!
It's like I should have been saving money instead of learning my ABCs at the age of 4 like an idiot. But yeah, so like DiCaprio, I think, like he's truly like the most compelling, I think, in this. Like I think he's the only one with like major stakes where like you feel like Damon is kind of like skating through it almost, like, because he really doesn't start getting any pressure on him until like, the last like
really
20 minutes
down.
of the movie.
Yeah.
But like the whole time DiCaprio like getting up there and he's like throwing the wires out the window and he's like freaking out to Frank and everybody else.
Look, I'd be shitting my pants too. All right,
Yeah.
I'd probably be acting erratic, and then in the middle of that, you start medicating.
Yeah,
you're not gonna be all the way there in the head. You're not gonna be making the best decisions. You're gonna be erratic.
I mean, he was popping like Oxycontin like it was nothing.
Yeah.
Num num num.
Oh,
Everybody
my
likes
God.
sleepy gangsters. It's just,
Those are my favorite kind of gangsters.
what are your favorite kind of gangsters? I like sleepy gangsters.
I like it when they're a little eepy.
You're a little sleepy.
He's like jacked up on adrenaline. It probably just like levels him out.
It's
Yeah.
literally like it's speedballing, but you only need one substance because your body's producing the speed. It's just like, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna do a bunch of oxy and then just get an adrenaline dump.
Yeah, no, and like
Every 4 minutes.
and his like monologue in the therapist's office where he's like, "Yeah, your heart's like jacked, but my hand it's never moved."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Damn, DiCaprio."
That's the Oxycontin.
That's that OxyContin talking.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was the good stuff back then, too.
Yeah, before they dumbed it down for us.
Well, I mean, it's probably best they did that. It's killing thousands of people.
Yeah,
Yeah, but only if you take too much. I just want one.
Every 17 minutes for the rest of my life, but I just want one.
Just one.
just a little tweet.
Yeah, one never hurt. What if my back really hurts, Michael?
I think his troubles really started when they start looking into members of the gang.
Yeah.
And I feel like, I don't know. Hey, I'm not a co-op. I'm not an undercover co-op. I can't imagine like knowing, oh, all of these people in this building will kill me if they know who I really am, and then just being like, yeah, sure, I'll give you my social security number.
Oh, geez, yeah.
Let me write it down.
And also, I'm just going to fucking leave. Like, even though the boss told me to stay, yeah, whatever, I'm out of here. What are you going to do about it? Like, I don't know if that's, like, intelligent or if he's just, like, taking a gamble. Or, like, if he knows, like, yeah, if I'm ballsy, like, Frank's going to respect me more.
There has to be a little bit of that because you're just going to, okay, well, it's not, well, his character he's playing, it's not him. He's in the gang. That's who he is. That's what he's portraying to those people. So he's like, this is bullshit. What are you treating? What are you, the fucking border patrol? Like, yeah, I'm a whatever. No, here's the information you want. Fuck you. I'm leaving.
Yeah, I'm going to the grocery store.
Yeah. But he probably just went and got wicked high.
Well, he goes and visits his girlfriend.
Yeah.
The girlfriend of the movie. They only wanted to hire one woman, so they.
Is there? There's like a couple
there's
women,
few
but they don't
extras.
talk.
There's some in the background that walk by in certain scenes.
And then there's that one woman at the end who's like, "No, thank you. You did a
like-
great service,
like,
Matt
okay.
Damon." I'm like,
Thanks.
could you give another woman a line?
Nah.
Well, but yeah, so like she, it's so funny how they put her in this role, going back and forth between them, but yet she never like really puts two and two together, I guess. I mean,
Nah.
she gets to that point at the end where she's like uncovering stuff. I just wish that she had a little bit more into like, I think it would be cool if she was the one who found out and somehow that's how they got each other's information, like through her. Because I don't know, it does set up a cool kind of extra plot line of
What's a whole layer?
of like who is being ratty.
Right.
You
It turns
know?
out it's everyone.
Well, and
Yeah.
it would fit with her character because she's always asking about lying, and she's like, "No, I like to keep things on an even keel." So like, it would make sense. That's a
Yeah,
I
and
like
like
that.
she, I'm sure, gets information from cops all the time.
Yeah. So like
you think she could be in that position to
Yeah.
put it all together.
Like, what if she was just like, "Listen, Matt Damon, I know what you're doing. I want in. Like, I listen to cops all the time. I could give you like she could go that way, or she
Yeah.
could go
or
the DiCaprio
she could have
route.
been Costello all along.
She could have been double crossing.
Yeah.
You know.
I think they kept her in the dark because it's like a silent triangle,
Yeah.
like with
Okay.
the interests
Yeah.
pulling back and forth. And I mean, obviously that's what they were trying to accomplish. That's why they made the movie this way. But I think by keeping her, we kind of think she's a go-between. It allows us to have this conversation. Whereas if they showed it, I think it would take away from the pulling, because they're all three of them are obviously connected, but they know they're connected to one side of the triangle, but they just don't know what the other side is attached to.
Right.
And that kind of gives us as the viewer a different kind of tension that you don't see very much, because normally it's like, this guy knows this guy knows this, and we know all of it. Where
Right.
this is like, he knows this and is sharing it with this person. The other guy knows this and is sharing it with that person. We get to see all of that, but she doesn't get to share with both at the same time, and they don't get to share with each other. So we as the audience can't ever fully attach to all three of them at once.
Right.
Where we can see everything, but we just kind of go, I don't really know, because she's this way with Matt Damon, she's this way with DiCaprio. I can feel it, but I don't know which way it should go.
Well, and like now that you mention that, it would be kind of a lot, I think, at the end if like, because Damon finds out that Costigan or Costello was an FBI informant. Then he also finds out that his partner this entire time was an informant for Costello as well. And then, so like if everybody's coming out now and like, I'm a rat. Well, I'm a rat. Well, you're a rat. He's a rat.
So
like,
nothing's getting accomplished and we all suck. Okay.
It's just like they're all standing in a circle shooting each other like, you're the rat. You're the rat.
Like, seriously, what are our tax dollars going to? This
Right?
fucking police department.
They're just all yanking each other.
God,
Oh,
sorry,
my God.
Boston. Your entire
But-
police force is rats.
And then the funeral costs are going to be through
Oh
the
my
roof for
God.
all
My
these
word.
dead cops.
So many tax dollars.
Yeah, you know what? I'm starting a business. I'm starting a funeral parlor in that city.
I'm moving to South Boston. I'm going to
Giving
open
it-
I'm going to specialize in cop funerals because they're
Right?
happening all the time.
That would be nuts. Like, can you imagine around here in this barely a city that we live in, if they were just like, oh yeah, 14 cops died yesterday. You're
Oh
just
my
like,
God.
what? That's half of the cops. That's almost all of the cops we have.
Yeah, that happens in South Boston. They're like, yeah, what else is no?
What else is no? We got 14 more.
How
coming
did the
tomorrow.
Sox do?
We basically account
Yeah.
for a dozen of them dying every week, so it's 2 extra, whatever.
We literally have 2 police academies.
Fucking eat your hoagie and shut up.
Do they have hoagies in Boston?
Yeah, they do now.
They
They have socks
should.
that are red.
Wear the socks.
They
Right.
got coffee. They got
Oh,
calves.
sorry. I should have
And
said
they got
Dunkin'.
co-ops.
They got Dunkin' and coffee.
Yeah.
But sadly, Costello being an FBI informant, like and that's part of the, because it's people working for the cops, and because it's people working for the FBI, because it's people working for the CIA and all the other 3-letter organizations, there's so many leaks that they can't tell each other everything. So there's Costello operating as an FBI informant and basically can do whatever he wants, but the local police and the district of that area is so fed up with him because he's just murdering people, and it's like, how does he... Well, he's getting away with it because he's an FBI informant.
Right.
That shit happens so often in real life. It's not even funny. Like the Johnny Depp movie about Whitey Bulger, who was a real guy and killed hundreds of people. He was an FBI informant and was allowed to fucking do all that shit because he was able to get a certain amount of drugs and crime off the street.
Right.
And he was able to keep letting the Americans do the crime and not like, what are you going after American criminals first? Shouldn't you get rid of those people that look different first? That's just how it works. So they're getting rid of all kinds of their own competition that looks different from them, and they're using the FBI, who, shocker, looks like they do. So that's just kind of how it works. But it's crazy how much that happened.
It's just nuts that, like, you would think the cops would just eventually turn on them, but I guess they're getting so much.
The cops aren't powerful enough.
They can't. They go straight to jail. And then if you're a cop, you can't go to jail. You die. That's
that's
so
true.
it's like they're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Meanwhile, this crazy criminal bringing all kinds of guns and violence and murdering people just gets to do whatever he wants, but you can't go arrest him because, well, we don't have a case good enough yet. And it's like, all right, well, he's fucking killing people.
Yeah,
the
'cause I'm like-
paperwork's not ready.
Yeah, and like, DiCaprio does bring that point up where he's just like, why can't you take him on any of the hundreds of felonies that you've seen him already? Like, murder alone is enough for life in prison. So, like,
Right.
why can't you just arrest him for that?
Because it's never about just doing what's right. you know, like, and
yeah, they
and
gotta get more, and it's gotta go further, and
right, like that's one of the whole points of this whole thing is that, like, yeah, the world is corrupt, and it's that's just how it is. Deal with it.
yeah,
Like,
it's pretty much the message is
Yeah.
like everyone sucks, nobody's good at their job, bad shit happens all the time.
right. And I mean, they just proves it to you at the end, especially with DiCaprio's death, where it's like you think he's finally gonna do it. He's finally gonna be free. He's gonna get his identity back. He's gonna right the wrongs, and he just gets shot in the head right away.
The first time I watched this movie, during those like these closing scenes where it all gets wrapped up, and I must say, for a movie with quite a few ends, none of them are loose at the end. Like this,
they tie up everything.
that's such a common complaint. It's like, well, what happened to Jeff?
yeah.
Well, we saw Jeff, and then we don't know what happened to Jeff. What about Rodney? What happened to Rodney?
yeah,
He wasn't in the third act. What happened?
If they didn't bring Marky Mark back to shoot Damon at the end, we would have been like,
Well,
well, what the hell
what the
happened to
fuck?
Dignam?
What happened to him? Where did he go? But in this, like, literally all of the loose ends get tied up. Pretty much all of them, right?
Everything.
Well, we don't ever see the Asian gang ever again.
No, well, they get arrested.
They get arrested.
Yeah.
So they weren't able to blow up Taiwan or whatever he said.
there's the scene where Martin Sheen and Wahlberg meet
yes.
with him, and he's just like, yeah, I heard this report of a guy like this, Asian diplomats getting arrested at the border with like light sockets or something.
Mm-hmm.
And that's them.
Right.
Yeah, so
I forgot about that.
He gave him a fake,
He gave them
microchips.
fake chips, and then they get caught.
Yeah, he probably ratted them out to the
Well,
FBI.
yeah, he did, and he got to keep the money.
Yeah.
That's his reward for doing that. It's like you get to keep doing what you're doing, and hey, if you can make business deals before these things happen, we're not going to look into it.
Yeah. But it's crazy. It's for 2.5 hours, this movie flies, I think, for a lot of it, because I think most of it, once you kind of like set DiCaprio into the gang, which maybe takes like 25, 30 minutes of the movie.
You've got two full hours of that.
Yeah. Once you gotta get through that first 30 minutes, not that the first 30 minutes aren't worthwhile. Like, it's good.
You
like,
need those for any of it to have any weight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when the remaining 2 hours of the movie is DiCaprio basically having a 2-hour-long panic attack.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
Because like it goes over, like he must be undercover for at least 2 years or at least 3 years by the end of this movie. Like, we get a little bit of like a timestamp halfway through where he's like, it's been a year of this, like, why can't you take him in? And then there's still another hour of the movie.
And I like how we don't get a lot of timestamps, like you said, because if you're in that kind of, like, this would all muddle together and time would go by so fast because you're so focused on anything but regular life.
Right. No, and it's cool because you get lost just like DiCaprio is. Like, you kind of...
What's even happening?
Yeah, you're just kind of like, holy fuck. Like, what day is this? What year is this? How long has he been waiting? Like, how many things has he had to do over the course of the year?
You know it's got to be hard and tough to deal with if, as an audience member for a movie, you just go, that's some heavy shit. I wouldn't want to do that.
I don't want to be involved.
So, yeah, I mean, the one thing that I always wonder is, Mark Wahlberg comes back at the end and shoots Damon. Like, at that point, who is he working for? Does it come back to him, like, basically working for the FBI?
That's a good question.
I think he, you guys might not agree, I think Mark Wahlberg is literally a bad character with the only, not sense of urgency, but the only gumption to do what is quote unquote right. So like, he's the only one that goes, this just needs to end.
Right.
It just needs to be over. I'm going to do something really bad to get it done. And I kind of like how his character's kind of abrasive. Well, not kind of. He's abrasive.
He's abrasive, yeah.
He is, it's
like
he's
fucking-
sandpaper.
Yeah.
So
Like deep grit. You're
You-
taking metal off of
80
that.
grit.
you don't,
Like the-
yeah.
The
Yeah.
thickest.
It's not polishing paint. He's digging in there.
Yeah.
I like how his character is such a piece of shit where the first 40 seconds when he's on screen we're just like, okay, we're not supposed to like that guy. And then at the end you're just like, but
All
he
right.
was the only one that did something about it.
Right.
All right.
Well, and I do want to know about the end of this movie because, like, so Damon comes home and, like, the lady on the elevator's not looking at him. The lady walking down the hall, like, pulls her dog away from him. Like, do people know what he's done? Like, or, like, it seems like people are already kind of looking at him like he's...
I think that's
the
just
villain.
kind of just telling the audience like, hey, yo, it's over for this guy. Like everybody knows.
Right, like they could
something
kinda,
bad.
like, piece it
everybody
together.
everybody has, and if they live in your building and like, I mean, I would recognize my neighbors on the news and be like, oh, they were just on the news for some fucking weird shit. Yeah, I'm gonna cross the street. I don't need to be around them. So like some people that are close to him probably had an idea, and they probably
I mean, when he's having a conversation with Costello out on his balcony, what if his, like, neighbors...
his
like,
neighbors out there is just like, I think he's a drug kingpin.
I knew he was an informant.
Right? I knew it. We've been following all along.
Bill, get in here. He's literally spilling it all out on the balcony.
He's having a
spilling your
secret
beans.
conversation.
Get the tape recorder. We're about to make $1 million.
That is funny. And the tapes do play a big part
Yeah.
in how the characters interact and things like that. Like they know it's finite because they have recorded proof of it.
Right.
And I think that's why it becomes so deadly at the end. Is it's like, well, everybody has crazy proof of everybody else.
Right.
So how could it end any differently?
Yeah, you got to kill all the loose ends, anybody who might know
But
anything. And
I did like how he was wearing the booties and the get up.
Yeah.
Because that kind of to me as a, not to brag, but a seasoned movie watcher, a film
I thought you were about to say as a seasoned assassin.
as a seasoned assassin, allegedly.
Alleged
Thank
assassin.
you.
Sorry,
as
sorry.
a seasoned alleged assassin. To me, that tells me as an audience member that fucker's getting away with it,
Yeah.
and it's over.
It also makes you think that he is still just playing a cop sort of role because he probably just got that stuff from their supply closet.
Then he's
Yeah.
got to go back to work on Monday and just
Yeah.
be like,
Well-
"Guys, did you guys hear what
Yeah,
happened? That's
no.
just crazy."
See, technically, he's acting as a private citizen because he was on a
Yep.
leave. So, like,
Yeah.
he had 2 weeks to commit as many crimes as he can.
Right? He's like,
Then he could go back
Paid.
to
I
work.
want to have something to do when I go back
Paid
to work.
Vacation.
Yeah,
Paid crime vacation.
I got 2 weeks of paid crime. Let's do it.
Paid crime. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah. Putting that on my
Oh my
resume.
God. It's like, yeah, you can like go rob a liquor store and you're also getting paid hourly for it.
Right.
I should put that on my resume. Just at the bottom, like, will do crime for money.
You give me an hour.
Who knows? That might get me into some
Yeah.
crazy job opportunities
It could.
with a cartel.
Keep that resume up to date.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Instagram
What are
will
you
be
doing?
calling
Will
soon.
do crime for money. But do it in like white ink, so just the AI that goes through the resumes picks it up,
Yeah,
and
I can
maybe
see
it
it.
just sends it to like, I don't know, BlackRock or
Or
something.
you leave like a little message like, my resume speaks louder in candlelight, and then the
Right.
fire actually reveals
Oh yeah,
the secret
yeah.
text.
Hit it with the lemon juice. Or,
Or just have like another phone line listed, like home, cell, work, burner,
yeah, just burner.
current burner.
Current burner.
What
That's
do they,
good.
What do
That's
they
good.
call it
Current
in
burner.
horrible like wet work?
Yeah, wet
Wet
work.
work.
Yeah, clandestine activities.
Just
Just-
suspicious numbers.
It's just like, just pay me into my overtime rate.
Soldier of fortune.
So, yeah, yeah, soldier of fortune. It's like Soldier. Yeah, that's how I'm introducing myself from now on. Hi, I'm Michael, Soldier of Fortune.
Hi, yes.
Nice to meet you, Tom from accounting.
Oh, you work in accounting. I'm a soldier for fortune.
It's like, isn't it Soldier of Fortune? No, I'm a soldier for fortune.
Yes.
Pay me, and I will shoot.
Pay me or get the fuck out.
So Michael always asks for the same 2 weeks off, and then like he just disappears. No one hears from him.
There's always an earthquake and a regime shift somewhere in the Middle East.
They like 4 different people were put in power in the last 2 weeks, and I don't know how.
We're
he
not
did it.
saying he's doing it, but he's never been home when these things are happening. He normally texts us every day. We talk to him pretty much every day. He doesn't answer for his special vacation. His me time is just toppling governments. Hell yeah, this is fun. This is a good exercise.
Yeah, this is good. This is
Exploring my opportunities I didn't know I had.
Just for the record,
allegedly.
it's all
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Yeah. You can't sue us. It's alleged.
I mean, you can sue us. You'll get like no money because I will put in for that weekend vacation sooner. Oh my word! But the booties are great. The silencer in a building, ridiculous. Whatever.
I'm just glad it was Wahlberg in the end who got the last laugh, because like, you know, he eventually sort of like came to like an understanding with DiCaprio where they didn't like each other, but Wahlberg still wanted the best for him.
Yeah.
He hated Damon from the minute he fucking
as
saw
soon,
him.
as soon as they gave him the script, he was like, "We don't like that guy."
Yeah.
do you think he knew the whole time?
I think he had his suspicions.
I think so did his boss.
Yeah.
And his boss knew that maybe or maybe not he had done things like this in the past. And maybe he gave him the leave as like a, hey, this has got to end.
Yeah.
And you're the guy that's handled it before. Because that's the other thing is like these guys' bosses don't know. Come on.
Yeah.
Their boss is running that shit.
Right.
Their boss put these people in those positions for specific reasons. I think maybe he had an idea or told him to.
Yeah, well, and not even like that I would want a scene like this, but if they just like had Alec Baldwin sit down with Mark Wahlberg and be like, slide the silencer across the table and just be like, you
Or
know
even-
what to do.
Or even Baldwin gets a phone call afterwards. He's like,
It's done.
hey, I've had enough time off.
Yeah.
Like, all right, that's fine, I guess. You know, a week and a half without pay, whatever.
Yeah.
Something. But
But that's what makes you like theorize.
Mhm.
Yeah. And
So they can't give you everything. They
Right.
give you a lot, and they kill basically everybody just so there's no
'Cause, like,
question.
I know I complain a lot about like stuff missing from movies, or like where I'm like, if they just gave me a line. This is one of those situations where I'm just like, I'm almost fine. Just like,
yeah,
I
if
think
they
he
gave you
wrapped it
anything
up.
else, it would be too much.
Yeah, I almost
Yeah.
think it would ruin it. And like, I didn't think I would say that sentence, but it just goes to if you craft the movie well and you write an ending that makes
Mhm.
sense, you write dialogue and motives that make sense, it doesn't leave me wanting like it.
I
in a-
mean, there's one thing I do wish. I wish they shot Wahlberg as well.
Take out
Fuck
Wahlberg.
that
yeah.
guy.
Everybody get like Baldwin shoots
Yeah.
Wahlberg, and then like somebody else
They
shoots
just go through
Baldwin.
They go through the whole cast, and then it's just the PA standing around where they're just like, fuck it. And they just,
The whole SIU unit is just
Yeah.
caking each other.
the camera pans back, and the guy with the holding the boom's just like, yeah. Maintenance guy's just like, fuck Jeff over there. We never liked
They
him
go out
either.
to the parking lot and they just start.
Everybody's got
popping.
car bombs under
Yeah.
their.
Shit starts blowing up.
Oh my god! Yeah, like the higher ups come down to the office. And like, what is with all this?
What the hell's going
blood
on?
and
It's just
dead people all in the
It's
office.
like we've paid millions of dollars to have this movie made, and everyone's dead.
Everyone's
what
gone.
the hell?
At least it was the last scene.
Right?
We got all the
All right,
footage.
can we make a movie out of this?
Just
All right.
shoot the editor last, please. Just let the editor finish.
And make sure you put in memorandum
Right.
the entire cast
It's a
Entire
network.
cast and crew.
and
A network note is just like no animals were harmed in the filming of this movie, but 487 people died.
no animals were harmed, but everybody else was.
Ugh.
Oh
Where
God.
does it end? The last camera guy who got all of it.
Yep. Take him out last.
The guy guarding the lot,
Yeah,
he just puts the gate down for the last time and goes, well, this is it, and then kills himself.
It's like, I knew you would come.
Or you see him like bite down hard on one of those old spy
He's
cap,
got the
cyanide
pills.
capsules. You just see him crunch, and then he just starts foaming.
Nightlock.
Yeah, oh my God, yeah, he takes the nightlock pill.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my word.
But I love this movie. I normally don't go in for like the cop drama gangster movies, but this one just holds such a special place in my heart. Like
I love gangster movies.
I
so
remember
much.
seeing this for the first time, and like, you know, I was admittedly way too young to be watching this, but like the dialogue just wraps you into it, and like just the skeevy nature of everybody. Like you hate everybody, and like I hate getting to the ending and watching DiCaprio die, but to see everybody else die is like,
yeah.
all right, sorry DiCaprio, I'm gonna have to let you go, buddy.
So I think through 100 episodes, we figured out that Scorsese makes some good movies.
I
He
think
does a good job.
have we done any other Scorsese movies?
Probably.
Probably, right? I can't
I'm
remember.
I'm just saying that as a safe guess. Probably.
Yeah, I
Can you
honestly,
name any others?
you know, the sad thing is I can't.
Oh, geez. So
Goodfellas?
we really haven't
Was
learned that
Goodfellas
much.
one of them?
We might have stayed away from Scorsese just because they're usually gangster movies. And
Well, we've seen at least this one twice.
Yeah.
So-
yeah,
technically, we
yeah.
have done more than one Scorsese film. We've done more than one episode about Scorsese.
Yeah.
We'll,
Yeah,
just,
there
we'll
you
leave
go.
it at that.
Because I don't think I've watched this movie since the last time we
No?
did an episode
me
on this.
neither. Yeah.
Like
And it was
3-4 years ago.
yeah, it was nice going back. It was really
Yeah.
nice revisiting this one.
Yeah, and I will say that I feel like I enjoyed this watch a little bit more because when you're going in with never seeing it before,
Mhm.
which that's always how it ends up
Right.
for me.
Yeah,
It-
that's true. That's a very
It's kind of
Yeah.
it's a lot to take in and
Yeah.
all these plots to follow, and it definitely, makes more sense the second time around. So if you also listening at home haven't seen this movie since the last time we did it, you should watch it again.
give it another watch. Give us another listen.
Yeah.
You don't have to. That's fine.
Replay this whole
Replay
episode.
this whole episode
again.
again.
One more time around the block. But no, and it's nice that we were able to go back and I think give this movie the justice it kind of deserves, where I feel like we were still trying to figure out how to talk.
We had one microphone.
We had one microphone.
We did great. It was really good.
And I'm pretty sure I spent most of that episode just reading quotes from the movie. So
I think
Probably.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty on brand.
sounds about right.
Yeah,
I
it
think
sounds
we
about right.
argued about Vera Farmiga's child and whether DiCaprio or Damon was the father. I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
for some reason.
Yeah, we didn't even bring that up because it doesn't matter
Yeah.
at
It
all.
really doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Also, I think she got an abortion.
Yeah,
That's
honestly,
just my. I feel like
she could have. Yeah, she could have.
yeah,
I feel like
to-
she would have been like,
just to
fuck all
stick it to
this.
Damon. Yeah.
What I remember from that episode is me complaining that he shot some guy and he shoots Costello in a bucket loader, which is like half-inch plate steel. So he definitely got ricocheted. Like those bullets are coming back. at
coming
him.
right back at
I'm
him.
pretty sure I was a little upset about that. That is a dangerous way to kill somebody,
Yeah, so take notes, assassins at home.
right?
Yes.
Don't shoot
Alleged
somebody in a-
assassons.
in a
Alleged.
front loader.
"Hey Tom, how you doing, Tom?"
Hey,
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Last name this, social security this,
Right.
home address. No, but he's alleged.
Alleged.
But yeah, so I
Is
mean,
that 100 episodes?
I think
One
Is that
hundo.
You know?
episode 100?
100. So I think I should take this time at the end to reveal I think our choice for this next trilogy.
Oh, I thought you were gonna take your pants off.
So, based on people either resharing our posts or liking Instagram or listening to the
Oh,
episodes.
did you come to a conclusion? Did you
He ca-
tally it up?
Yeah.
Well, the audience came to a conclusion. So it looks like we will be going back to the Blade series.
Blade.
Okay.
The Blade series. So, in another 2 weeks,
Blade.
we'll be, I guess, doing Blade 2.
That's neat.
The post was shared or reposted, I think, 3 or 4 times.
All right. Well, we don't have to talk about how
all that fun stuff.
sad our statistics.
Yeah. Well, it's big for us. I don't know.
No, that's even worse to say.
Well,
Jesus.
I'm
It's
just glad
big for
people.
us.
I'm just glad people fucking did anything. All right.
I didn't know.
Sue me.
I didn't know they did. Honestly, I don't look at any of that shit
Yeah.
ever.
One
And
person.
I was gonna suggest Blade. No matter what happened, we were gonna do Blade.
Yeah, we're not doing Twilight.
I kind of figured we were going back to Blade, but one person voted for Spider-Man, and whoever that was, you're my friend.
Maybe we'll do Spider-Man.
Maybe we'll go
Nope.
back to Spider-Man.
We don't like you. Stop listening to us.
But I will say that we definitely will come back to Twilight at some point because I love Twilight.
We're definitely gonna have to.
We're
because
100% doing it.
Steve's gonna hate it, and then Danielle and I are gonna decide on fun things to talk about behind Steve's back, and then it's just gonna be Danielle and I talking.
Don't even get me started on the whole imprinting thing. Oh my god.
Yeah, dudes pissing on babies.
Anyway.
Anyway, we're about to go imprint on people.
Yeah, so join us in 2 more weeks for Blade 2, and if you've made it 100 episodes with us, thank you.
Give us a like.
Yeah, whatever. Do all that.
Yeah.
Do all that social
Whatever.
media shit.
Find something else to do with your time.
We'll catch you guys in 2 weeks. See ya.
Bye.
$100 each. Every film in a book, $100 each.
Are you a fucking co-op?
Are you a fucking co-op?
Yo, I swear to God, if I had a fucking gun right now, I'd pop you both in the head.
Oh,
and then
really?
myself for
I'd
being
have-
co-ops.
I would have
Wow.
2 guns and I'd be holding them both at your heads and I'd shoot you at the same
I wouldn't.
time.
I wouldn't even wear booties.
Yeah, what you don't know is I'm recording this the whole time, so you shoot me, this goes straight to the cops.
Allegedly.
So you were a co-op.
It goes straight to the cops. I didn't say I was a cop. I said it goes straight to the
The
cops.
cops are listening through the mole, which is clearly not me.
I think it's the cat.
I wouldn't even know what a mole is. Oh wait, shit! It is the
It
cat.
is. It's the cat. That's why it's always
Oh my god.
fucking with my gloves, putting trackers and shit in my clothes.
That's
Yes.
why. That's why I liked it that she didn't have any cats. They're always fucking.
They're always
moles.
fucking.
Yeah.
They're like, I'll snitch for food.
She's always listening to our episodes, sitting there going, I want to participate, but really I'm just gathering
She's
intel.
like, I could have busted you guys 4 years
Yeah,
ago,
but
but I'm
yeah.
building a case.
It's been 10 years I'm building this case. You're going down.
Why do you think her ears clip like that?
It's so
She's
the
a
other cats
fucking
know she's a cat cop.
cat co-op.
So stupid.